Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are studying 10 words based on the theme, the war on drugs. The war on drugs. The first word we are going to study today is making someone want it so much that the person feels ill without it. Making someone want it so much that the person feels ill without it. The word is addictive. Addictive. Addictive is an adjective. It has three syllables. A D D I C T I V E. X on the second syllable. Dick. Addictive. Addictive means making someone want it so much that the person feels ill without it. Some drugs like heroin, so this one, heroin, or the next one, they're quite long, methamphetamine. Methamphetamine. Methamphetamines are addictive to almost everyone who tries them. Addictive. The next one, a small group controlling a certain area of business. A small group controlling a certain area of business. The word is cartel. Cartel. Cartel is a noun. It has two syllables. C-A-R-T-E-L. It's on the second syllable. Cartel. Cartel means a small group controlling a certain area of business. The world's major oil producers formed a cartel to control the price and supply of petroleum. Cartel. So addictive cartel. The next one, strong, because large amounts are in a certain space. Strong, because large amounts are in a certain space. The word is concentrated. Concentrated. Concentrate is an adjective. It has four syllables. C-O-N, C-E-N, T-R-A-T-E-D. It's in the first syllable. Concentrated. Concentrated means strong because large amounts are in a certain space. Concentrated lemon juice is very sour, so I mix it with water when I make lemonade. Concentrated. The next one, to keep something from reaching a certain place. To keep something from reaching a certain place, the word is interdict, or you can say interdict. Interdict is a verb. It has three syllables. I-N-T-E-R-D-I-C-T. Actually, on the first syllable, in. Inner. So this T flaps. Interdict. Interdict means to keep something from reaching a certain place. With faster patrol boats, the Coast Guard can more easily interdict drugs being smuggled by sea. Interdict. Concentrated. Interdict. The next word, place next to one another. Place next to one another. The word is juxtapose. Juxtapose. Juxtapose is a verb. It has three syllables. Juxtapose. X on the third syllable. Pose. And this X sounds like K and S. So it sounds like juxtapose. Juxtapose means place next to one another. If you juxtapose these two similar flowers, you can see clear differences between them. Juxtapose. The next one, a mistaken belief. A mistaken belief, the word is misconception. Misconception. Misconception is a noun. It has four syllables. M-I-S-C-O-N-C-E-P-T-I-O-N. As on the third syllable, sep. Misconception. Misconception means a mistaken belief. A common misconception about rabbits is that they are a kind of rodent. Misconception. Juxtapose. Misconception. Next one, make small changes in order to get a certain result. Make small changes in order to get a certain result. The word is modify. Modify. Modify is a verb. It has three syllables. M-O-D-I-F-Y. Actually, the first syllable, modify. Modify means make small changes in order to get a certain result. People who live in high mountains often modify their car engines to run well in the thinner air. Modify. The next one, very powerful, forceful, or effective. Very powerful, forceful, or effective. The word is potent, or you can say potent. Potent. And potent is an adjective. It has two syllables, P-O-T-E-N-T. And since this T comes between two vowels, it flaps. Potent. Potent means very powerful, forceful, or effective. A very potent type of marijuana with surprisingly strong effects became available in Berrytown. Potent, or you can say potent. Modify, and potent. The next word, left behind after most of the thing has gone. Left behind after most of the thing has gone. The word is residual. Residual. Residual is an adjective. It has four syllables. R-E-S-I-D-U-A-L. Actually, the second syllable, G. Residual. Residual means left behind after most of the thing has gone. In the airplane, agents found residual traces of heroin. Residual. The last one, in a quiet, hard to notice way. In a quiet, hard to notice way, the word is subtly. Subtly. Subtly is an adverb. It has three syllables. S-U-B-T-L-Y. And then this B is silent. So it becomes subtle, subtle, and subtly. Subtly, actually on the first syllable, subtly means in a quiet, hard to notice way. By subtly changing the soft drinks formula, we improved its taste and made production cheaper. Subtly, residual, and subtly. Now, find the word or phrases that is closest in meaning to each word in the left-hand column. Write the letter in the blank. Number one, cartel. Cartel. Cartel is a kind of group. So answer is going to be E, cartel. Number two, interdict. Interdict is going to be, you're just like A, trying to stop something, interdict. And then number three, juxtaposed. Juxtaposed means next to each other. So answer is going to be C, juxtaposed, next to. Residual. Residual is remaining. So answer is going to be B, residual. The last one, subtle. Subtly or subtle is going to be without drawing attention. So quiet, hard to notice. So answer is going to be D. Cartel, a kind of group. Interdict is going to be stop. Juxtaposed, next to. Residual is going to be remaining. And finally, subtle, without drawing attention. Now circle the word that best to complete each sentence. With a subtle residual nod of his head, the inspector signaled his agent. So without some kind of nodding of your head. So it's quite subtle. So it's hard to notice. With a subtle nod of his head, the inspector signaled his agent. Number two, sunlight is a concentrated or potent source of energy for electricity generation, but it can be expensive to collect and store. So it cannot be a concentrated. So it's gonna be potent or potent. Sunlight is a potent source of energy for electricity generation, but it can be expensive to collect and store. The next one, things other than drugs can be addictive or subtle, such as gambling or even television. So you cannot get away from this. It's going to be addictive. Things other than drugs can be addictive, such as gambling or even television. Number four, a security officer tries to modify or interdict foreign terrorists before they can enter the country. So trying to stop, so interdict. A security official tries to interdict foreign terrorists before they can enter the country. The last one, your advisement created the misconception or cartel that everything was on sale for 50% off. So it's going to be misunderstanding, so misconception. Your advisement created a misconception that everything was on sale for 50% off. So subtle, potent, addictive, interdict, and misconception. Now let us read today's story. Read a passage to review the vocabulary you have learned. Illegal addictive drugs, like heroin or cocaine, come from plants grown and harvested mostly by poor farmers. Their small farmhouses juxtaposed with the mansions of billionaire drug lords illustrate the unequal payouts to various players in the drug trade. The farmers sell their product cheaply to a drug distribution cartel that is owned by the drug lords. People working for the cartel then refine the drugs into a concentrated form or even modify them chemically to make them more potent and therefore more valuable. Other cartel members then transport the drugs to distributors for sale, smuggling them over huge distances, including international borders. Governments try to interdict smugglers using both new technology and old, like sniffer dogs, to find residual traces of drugs. Their occasional successes have led to a popular misconception that anti-drug campaigns are close to stopping the flow of illegal drugs. On the contrary, as long as drug lords can make vast fortunes in their illegal trade, smugglers will come up with ever more subtle ways of concealing their goods, and the war on drugs goes on. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another 10 words as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.